Tap on up in here, man, and get this live content. Give it about a minute, homie, and I'm going to start serving the content up. You can tell by the title, the thumbnail, what this is all about. '89 on up, serving that real content. G shit, not ye shit, man. Tap on up in here, man. What's up, loved one? Tess, what it do? L-Dub, what it do? Man, tap on up in here, man. We finna go up, homie. Everybody see what the title and the thumbnail do. So we finna discuss all this right now. 89 on up, true stories. Yeah, I'm still up in here with the business. Ain't shit changed. Still G shit on mine, yeah. Never pump fake, you know what it do. Still G shit on mine. Tap up in here, man. Let us get to a strong 25 or 30, homie. I'ma go up. Want everybody to catch this shit. Bill, what it do? Oklahoma, what it do, loved one? What the homie say? The homie say, I was waiting for you to respond to it. All right, we at a strong 25, homie. And we seen the Kev Mac story where he stated he gave one of our heroes, the legendary monumental Dolow, a pass. You know, his brother, Cowboy, aka Lil Kev Mac. You know what I'm saying? We aware of that, homie. And we can't take nothing from each other content or from other soldiers' stories that we share on the streets just regular, homie. All kind of shit didn't transpire, homie. But one thing I can say, if that shit was true, because a lot of homies and homegirls, motherfuckers hit me, you know, in the younger generation, asking about that shit, because they you know, that's a 90, that was damn near like a 30-year stretch. But I'm going to say this, homie, by me reading some of his comments, okay, if that happened with Dolow, homie, like I said, I can't discredit Kev Mac's story. But everybody that know Dolow, know anything Dolow say, in certain times and situations, no, dude, don't take Dolow serious. He likely gonna say anything when he on one or he doing something, homie. That's Dolow. And if that shit did happen with Dolow, the big homie, Big Dolow, you guarantee, homie, it was gonna be some type of response, rather if it was particularly to say with them dudes, it still was gonna be a shuffle, homie, because he wasn't the only legendary monumental hero over there, homie. We also, the same way Dolow might have got it past. You had other legendary heroes like the homeboy OG Big Slim from the turf that then gave certain rolling 60s main passes that dudes wouldn't believe, homie. We done squabbled Baby Duke them. Homies then got into it with Baby Duke them, try to rush them dudes. These are stories dudes wouldn't believe. And I was a part of these situations, you know. So we can't take nothing from each other content. But what I can say, by me reading the comments, and I heard his niece mention one of the OG homies, I do recall a situation where Dolow and that particular OG homeboy, I'm not going to say his name because he just come home from doing time. But I do remember them two together posseing out, venturing over to that way. What that situation was about, I don't know. But I know these dudes was clowning about having a dude from over in that area hiding behind the trash can, hollering about bring your bitch ass out. So like I say, when you hear certain shit and we start putting puzzles to pieces together, you know these be hidden gems that come out on shit. But Kev Mac saying he drew down on the homie, they did this and that. Like I say, I wasn't there. His niece is pushing that narrative too. So why would she? I'm thinking, why would she lie? And she was fucking with him at that time. I don't know, homie. But is his niece a real person? Because people is hitting me, my younger homegirls, like, who is this broad? His niece. Well, I'm not gonna say her name particularly, but I'm gonna call her Bach Bia, homie. You know, in blood terminology. And she know me very well. Both of his nieces that stayed on Region, they know G Have very well. So his niece, Bach Bia, homie, I meets her early 90s in Queen Street Blood Hood, homie. I have cropped long hair and they stand on Region like he say, homie. But at that time, I'm not knowing that they peoples, her uncle or whatever, is 6'0" type dudes, homie. I'm not knowing this Kev Mac these 6'0" type dudes. I'm fully blooded. But she my hair beautician at the time. She doing my hair. I meet her. I'm living in Queen Street Blood Hood. I meet her through some homies from Queen Street and start going over there getting my hair done, homie. So his niece, Bach Bia, homie, she wind up, I guess, kind of like started digging my style as she started fucking with my hair. But I wasn't feeling, I was like, you know, she cool, but I was more into her sister, Bamar. Bamar looked at jazzy, petite, athletic, and was jazzy as a motherfucker. So I was on Bamar, homie. So anyway, as she do my hair, I go to juvenile camp, time go on. Couple years later, 95-ish, around 95-ish area, or 94-ish, into 94-ish, 95-ish area, she springs back up and she fucking with Big Dolow, the big homeboy from neighborhood Pyro. So I see her and shit. So within that time, homie, she run a year course. She run a year course in the turf with the big homie, with us and everything. Now 95-ish, 94-ish at this time, we all, NHP is at a talk, we up and moving, functioning. So she in the spot with us, she feeling good, Bach Bia feeling good, cause she fucking with a hell of a monumental homie, Big Dolow, homie. And she running with us, homie. So she know niggas pedigrees, who riders, who's top-notch niggas. She know this, homie. And I'm in that category of them niggas. She know that, homie. So anyway, with her running with the big homie in that time frame for about a year or something, she grinding, she bearing a few fruits, she doing everything Big Dolow doing in the, you know, she getting the privileges, hustling, grinding, Mike can jitter jabber her mouth off at a couple niggas and all that type shit. And so the homie, the big homie, he pushing his way with certain niggas. Cause like I said, we all living in a spot together. She in a spot with him, I'm in a spot, you know what I'm saying? And niggas be up in there wrestling. So she knowing how Big Dolow can move his weight around and all this type shit, homie. So anyway, within this time span, like I said, I know her. I know her. Years go past, she popped back up. She fucking with the homie. So she bearing the fruit, doing everything and shit in the hood. So she around on gangster shit, homie. She was around when me and the homie Ghost got bust on with K's and shit, and the homie got downed and all that shit. She was around when niggas was majorly getting cracking. So she, you know what I'm saying, she know what time it is. She know the business, homie. And she was so down with the homies when that shit happened, I was gonna have her, I think she helped me cut my cast off because I still wanted to get cracking. So anyway, homie, she in the spot, she all this shit with us. Big Dolow wound up going to jail, homie. And like I said, she hustling in the hood, she doing her thing and everything, bearing the fruits, everything. So Big Dolow go to jail, homie. So when Big Dolow go to jail, his niece still Bach Bia, she's still in the hood trying to grind, trying to do her thing and all that shit. I didn't really have no problem with it. I was a nigga that could say something about her character, I felt, homie, out of all the homies that was around at that time. LSD then was in YA, and certain homies probably was in jail or doing that thing. But at that particular headquarters spot, I could oversee kind of what was going on, homie, at that time. So when the big homie Big Dolow go to jail, she out still grinding, still doing her thing, hustling and shit, grinding out the turf. So Bach Bia, you know, she doing her thing, grinding. What made me get on her bumper is I seen her slipping up. She was supposed to be fucking with Big Dolow. She wound up fucking with a different homie. I'm not gonna put that homie out there. I wound up like seeing her kind of like over being friendly with another homie. Right then and there, I was the nigga that snatched that red carpet up from up under his niece's feet. Bach Bia, homie. You know what I'm saying? I stopped all that grinding, all that hanging out. I'm not gonna say I forced her out the turf, but she know I wasn't feeling none of her business because I felt like the homie was gone. You trying to be fraternized with another homie. You can't hustle over here and be doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you was supposed to be fucking with the homie. Then she was bringing product to the turf. So I didn't know. Then was really getting a whiff of, you know, her peoples and what she do. So I was like, really like, nigga, she can't push no more work over here or do nothing else because that might be 6-0 product. That might be 6-0 work. So I know his niece very well. The same way his niece can vouch for that story, his niece might have some, and that's, you know, and that's my homegirl. I ain't seen her in years, but you know, we left, you know, I do got love for her because I've been knowing her. But in the same token, this is history because a lot of people is asking, who is Kev Mac Neice? What's up with her niece? Who is she? You know, so I had to get on here and clear the air and let people know this is he do have a really a niece. His niece, Bach Bia, was really hanging out with the turf, really fuck with the G homie. That situation, I can't just really stamp it like that. Anything, Lottie, could happen to any of us out here in the field. We all done been up against it. But I'm saying for sure, if some shit happened like that to the homeboy and he did not feel that shit was right, that nigga was gonna ante us up or tell some other legendary heroes like a G Slim, a EK Wack, niggas like myself, and we was gonna handle that shit for him and for the turf. If it was an issue like that, or even a taco, he would have spread it the word to any niggas that was out at that time. But I'm not calling Kev Mac a liar because we all got content. Like I say, Cowboy a real nigga. Before all these contents and shit, Cowboy, aka Lil Kev Mac, he was the nigga that he know us personally. These niggas know NHP Hood wasn't super thick, but them niggas know G Slim, them niggas know Taco, them niggas know me, them niggas know EK Wack, them niggas know rider ass niggas from over there too. That was been on them dudes bumpers. Kev Mac, niggas know Kev Mac. Niggas been on Kev Mac before, like he been on homies. He a nigga from the street. Okay, yeah, he older. He fucking with the platform. But I'm a nigga that can really say, nigga, I know that nigga. I was on them niggas' heads when them niggas had a white Suzuki Jeep over there coming through the turf. I was bust on in and shit. I know them niggas, homie. So this, you know what I'm saying? This is just content. And this is nothing to amp niggas up. This just content, homie, and I'm just serving it like that, homie. And just you setting the record straight at certain parts, homie. And speaking about his niece, cause he spoke about his niece a few times, and the homegirls was like, who is his niece? Can you speak on her? Cause they know I've been around. You know what I'm saying? But 89 on up, G stuff, not G stuff, and I'ma keep serving historical content, homie. You know what I'm saying? And for real, homie. Like I say, we can't call each other shit no liars and this and that, but we know we know the pedigrees of certain homies. And like I say, he said it was laughter out of that. Yeah, after him messing with them, because he have told stories and all this shit. So like I say, anybody that know Dolow, know the homie of Dolow, he gonna say something slick, homie. Whether he mean it or not, homie. That's straight like that. But we gonna keep serving this content, homie. 89 on up. And like I said, this content ain't meant to ruffle no feathers. We just serving history, you know, letting everybody be entertained by history, by legendary, monumental homies and situations from the blood sides and the Crip sides, homie. Salute to everybody that's still pushing and rocking with 89 on up. I got the Baby Taco tribute coming out the Inglewood NHP 700 block. That'll be dropping maybe tomorrow or Friday. We're gonna be dropping the Baby Talk content, homie. But shout out Bach Bia. You already know what it is. You was real homegirl. You know we was hanging out. You was my dog. You was a homegirl I can laugh with, cut it up. And this Kev Mac Neice, homie. She know what's up with me. She know a nigga out of all the NHPs, she could say that nigga a real NHP. Out of every nigga that's left over there, she got to stamp it because she knows she was over there. She got to stamp it that G half a real NHP out of a lot of them niggas. Because I was the nigga, like I said, I ain't run her out the turf, but I was a nigga that was able to, when I felt like she was doing too much, I was the nigga that snatched them privileges from her when I felt like that. Like, homie, you can't hustle over here. You can't do none of that shit over here. Plus your people's from over there. You not bringing no pieces over here. I didn't know what she was doing, so I stopped. I told her I wasn't comfortable with her like that. Where, you know, like I said, I didn't force her out the turf, but I did voice my opinion about how I felt about her in the turf, and I voiced my opinion and my aggressiveness about her having work over there that I didn't know where it came from, homie. You know what I'm saying? Me and her fell out about some work because I felt grimy. I felt on my Dolow tip. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, she was up under my wing. That's his niece, my homegirl, both of them, Bamar and Bach Bia. Shout out to both of y'all. I hope life is treating y'all good and y'all doing good for yourselves, homie. Once again, 89 on up, G stuff, not Ye stuff. And I'm going to keep sending it, homie. I'm out.